Manchester United supporters now know that at least 2 offers to take over the football club were received by the Rain Group before last week's self-imposed soft deadline. Publicly announced bids were submitted by British billionaire Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Qatari banker Sheikh Jassim bin Hamad Al Thani to the merchant bank that is organising the potential sale on behalf of the Glazers. American hedge fund Elliott is also reportedly willing to finance a potential move, but will not be bidding themselves. Both known bidders released statements in the hours after the deadline that laid out their plans should they be handed the keys to the club. But for now, the process moves on to its next stage, and the Manchester Evening News have rounded up all of the very latest updates after a busy few days of coverage. Qatari banker Sheikh Jassim bin Hamad Al Thani is prepared to increase his bid to complete a takeover of United. This is according to a report from the Metro, which itself cites The Athletic. It is claimed that Al Thani is ready to increase his offer to fight off competition from Ratcliffe. They add that the Sheikh feels he's submitted an attractive offer but is nonetheless prepared to raise his bid even further to complete a takeover. The bids made public last week were only indicative, and that was only the first stage of the takeover process. Those who have registered interest will now enter a data room. There, they will be able to see the relevant financial information concerning the club. United, or, indeed, Rain Group, are unlikely to make any public statements as things stand. Figures at Manchester United are being kept in the dark by the Glazer family over the process of potentially selling the club to avoid on-pitch distractions. It is understood the Glazers are solely dealing with the Rain Group, the investment bank managing the probable sale of United, to avoid distracting the football staff. There is some apprehension among staff at United as to what the outcome will be of the process to seek new investment. Read more from our United correspondent, Samuel Luckhurst, here. Manchester United Supporters Trust (MUST) has issued a statement in response to the confirmation of Al Thani and British billionaire Ratcliffe's bids to complete a takeover of the club. In response to the offers, MUST has issued a response, calling for any party that has aspirations of taking over the club to open a dialogue with fan groups. They have also addressed fears concerning women's rights and anti-LGBTQ+ laws in Qatar. A statement issued by MUST said, "At the commencement of the sale process, MUST was very clear about our list of asks for any new owner of Manchester United. These were to restore the club to the top of European football, invest in the teams, the wider club and the stadium, to ensure financial stability and work in true partnership with fans at all times." Read more, here. Ratcliffe and Ineos have made clear their plans for M United should they become the club's new majority owners after submitting a bid. A statement released on Saturday confirmed that their interest has been formalized into an offer to become the majority owners of United and thus have a controlling stake in the club. In it, they also describe themselves as ambitious and highly competitive. This public announcement came a day after Al Thani confirmed that they had submitted a bid to purchase the entirety of the club. American hedge fund Elliott have also reportedly entered the race but are apparently not proposing a full takeover of the club. The 142-word statement makes 3 main vows. It includes making United the #1 club in the world once again, putting the Manchester back into Manchester United, and clearly focusing on winning the Champions League. Read more here. U.S. hedge fund firm Elliott Investment Management has reportedly become the latest party to enter the United takeover race. The business is said to manage assets of around £46 billion and is headed by Paul Elliott-Singer. The Rain Group had set a soft deadline of 10 p.m. on Friday for potential bidders to submit their initial proposals. The details of the interest put forward by Elliott Investment Management, which formerly owned Italian giants AC Milan, is unclear, but The Times reports that it has ruled itself out of a full takeover bid. The report adds that the group has instead offered to provide the financing for a bid after making a last-gasp entry. Potential plans could include helping with debt management and part ownership. Read more here. Chemical giant INEOS confirmed that Ratcliffe has submitted a bid to secure majority ownership of United. Ratcliffe, who is from Greater Manchester, was also widely reported to have submitted a formal offer, as was expected. He confirmed that he would be entering the bidding process last month. Read more here. Al Thani, the chairman of one of Qatar's biggest banks, Qatar Islamic Bank, has confirmed he has submitted a bid to take over United. A statement confirming the bid from Al Thani said, Sheikh Jassim bin Hamad Al Thani today confirmed his submission of a bid for 100% of Manchester United Football Club. The bid plans to return the club to its former glories both on and off the pitch, and, above all, will seek to place the fans at the heart of Manchester United Football Club once more. The bid will be completely debt-free via Sheikh Jassim's 9-2 Foundation, which will look to invest in the football teams, the training centre, the stadium and wider infrastructure, the fan experience and the communities the club supports. The vision of the bid is for Manchester United Football Club to be renowned for footballing excellence and regarded as the greatest football club in the world. More details of the bid will be released, when appropriate, if and when the bid process develops. Read more here. Elon Musk was reportedly among the interested parties ready to make a bid for United. That was according to the Daily Mail, who claimed the Tesla and Twitter owner is weighing up whether the opportunity at Old Trafford is too good to pass up. The Glazer family put United up for sale in November. Musk is said to have an enormous net worth of £157 billion and could potentially join forces with an interested individual or group to become the figurehead of the bid. Musk has joked in the past that he would buy United, but on this occasion, the reports look to have a little more substance behind them, with the business tycoon said to be a boyhood fan of the club. Read more here. United co-chairman Joel Glazer and Avram Glazer are exploring the possibility of buying out their four siblings on the club board as prospective investors prepare to submit their proposals. A soft deadline of February 17 has been set for interested parties to formally outline their strategy 3 months after the Glazers announced they had started a process to explore strategic alternatives to enhance the club's growth. Avram Glazer was in Dubai last week amid interest in selling a minority stake to Qatari investors. Glazer principally visited the Gulf state to watch the cricket franchise he owns, the Desert Vipers, who lost in the International League T20 final on Sunday. Qatari Sports Investments' ownership of Paris Saint-Germain means any Qatari approach would have to be through a consortium or an individual, as UEFA rules prevent multi-ownership. Read more from our United correspondent Samuel Luckhurst here. UEFA says multi-club ownership poses a material threat to the integrity of European club competitions, amid reports of takeover interest in Manchester United from Qatari backers. The QIA is subject to supervision by the State of Qatar and, in turn, its Emir, Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani. The QIA and QSI are separately run entities despite their same state ownerships. Read more here.